Elon Musk wants to speak to you privately. Open immediately. Listen closely, because this found you at the exact breath it was meant to arrive. It did not wander here. It was sent. It carries a clarity beneath its strangeness, a bell tone under the rain. It is here to press gently on the place where your spirit has been waiting, and to remind you that what you felt gathering at the edges of your days is not imagination. It is announcement. It is alignment. It is the quiet thunder that precedes a new sky. Open immediately. You have been feeling it without language. The slight ache in your chest that isn't sorrow but pressure. The sense that your name is being handled in rooms you cannot see. The odd stillness that makes you pause in doorways for no reason you can explain. The near-electric hum that moves through ordinary moments like a current under glass. You are not misreading your life. You are hearing the first strains of a larger score, the beginning of the measure where everything you have carried in secret finds sound. Open immediately. There is a line moving through your timeline as surely as a river carves rock. It has guided you through uncelebrated days and quiet nights where you stitched yourself back together by hand. It has kept you when you were tired of keeping yourself. It has preserved the brilliance of your voice while others mistook your silence for emptiness. It has matured your patience, refined your instincts, deepened your capacity, and shielded your tenderness. You do not arrive at thresholds by accident. You are at one now. You have been looked at like common ground while heaven stared at you like a rare constellation. People passed by your light because they had not known nights dark enough to read it. Still you kept shaping your work with the humility of a gardener and the grit of a builder who lays stones no one sees. The days where it felt like you were writing to a room that never turned the lights on, painting with colors the world hadn't learned to name, lifting weights no one offered to carry, those days counted. They were rehearsal for the stage you are entering. Hear me, unexpected doors are forming, not because you chased them but because you stayed true to what you carry. You will not have to pound your fists against gates that never knew you. The doors meant for you are being carved from the inside. They will swing in your direction at the appointed time, and you will not need to perform. You will only need to be exactly who you have been training to be when no one was watching. It will feel sudden on the surface. It will feel like a sunrise finally catching the windows that have always faced east. Others will call it luck. But you will know it as timing. You will feel the choreography in the way conversations click, in the way your spirit calms while your influence rises, in the way your name returns to you carrying echoes you did not send. The shift is not chaos. It is precision. You have asked why your path had to run through corridors of misunderstanding, why friends blurred into shadows, why your heart learned to hold itself like a fragile thing and a warrior's shield at the same time. The answer is not punishment. The answer is preparation. Those desert places taught you how to hear the soft voice above the noise. They taught you to recognize counterfeit invitations from true ones. They taught you to stand when your knees shook and to speak when the room tried to shrink you. What tried to erase you trained you. Do not be afraid of the sensitivity that has come upon you lately. The dreams you wake up from with a residue of instruction, the images that return repeatedly, the names that flash through your thoughts like lanterns in the fog. Your spirit is being tuned. Your senses are being prepared. You are being positioned to notice what others overlook and to move in time with a rhythm that does not break under pressure. There will be a rearranging. Some people are already feeling your absence before you leave their orbit. Others are noticing your presence before you arrive. Energies are making room for the scale of what you carry. Patterns that exhausted you will fall away. Conversations that told you to shrink will fade. The weight of expectation that never fit you will dissolve like old smoke. You will be light enough to cross the bridge that waited for you. You will be strong enough to carry what awaits you on the other side. The phrase you are hearing, Elon Musk wants to speak to you privately, arrives like a strange bird landing on your windowsill. It is not here to worship a name, nor is it here to chase attention. It is here as a symbol of reach, of access, of rooms where the choices of a few touch the many. It is a sign that your voice will be invited to tables you once imagined only from the edges. It is not about fame. It is about function. It is not about celebrity. It is about capacity. It is about doors that lead to corridors where your purpose can travel farther than your feet. Do not chase the doors. Chasing makes you a beggar when you are a builder. Let the doors arrive in the time they were cut for. When they appear, you will know them in the marrow. Your body will recognize them before your thoughts construct a list of reasons to hesitate. Your peace will lift its hand and say, "This is the way. Walk in it." You have endured nights where your pillow held more of your truth than your closest friends. You have swallowed words to protect the fragile things that could not survive carelessness. You have promised yourself you would not become stone just because people mistook your softness for weakness. That vow is being honored. Your softness is not a liability. It is your listening. It is why rooms will quiet when you speak, why those with resources will ask for your read on what matters, why those with influence will want to align with your clarity. You are being placed where listening is power. This is the season where your life stops echoing the version of you that existed only to survive. You are moving into the version that knows how to steward plenty with humility and lack with dignity, the version that can hold favor without being held by it. Recognition will not distort you because your roots grew while no one praised your branches. Influence will not intoxicate you because you learned the taste of stillness when applause was a rumor. The light will not bleach your sight because you learned to see in the dark. You will feel the wind change. You will notice emails written with warmth that used to be cold. Calls will arrive from numbers that once belonged to another horizon. Introductions will be made that make you blink and smile in the same breath. People who once couldn't find your name will say it carefully, as if they are tasting it for the first time. You will walk into rooms you used to watch at a distance, and your feet will not tremble because you did not come there to impress. You came there to contribute. Do not be surprised when a project you shelved becomes the magnet that pulls strangers into a circle of partnership. Do not be startled when sentences you wrote in obscurity become the words that establish you in visibility. Do not minimize your preparation with false humility. This is not the moment to call small what heaven calls ready. Stand tall in what you carry. Be gentle with those who cannot carry it with you. Release them with blessing, and keep your eyes on the road that rises. There is a sacred calm resting over your next steps. It will bring order to your mornings and space to your evenings. It will remind you to add rest into your calendar with the same seriousness you add meetings. It will teach you how to say no to noise, yes to purpose, and later to anything that demands you sell your peace for permission. Your boundaries are part of your assignment. Your clarity is part of your protection. Your integrity is part of your passport. If fear taps your shoulder, acknowledge it and keep walking. If doubt speaks loudly, let faith speak softly and more persistently. Do not argue with shadows. Turn on the light. Do not audition for rooms that are already yours. Enter with honor. Leave with gratitude. There is no need to rush. Destiny is not a race. It is a recognition. You will know you have crossed the threshold when familiar burdens slip from your shoulders without a fight. When your inner weather clears. When the ache that used to gnaw at you turns into a steady courage that makes quiet choices feel like victory. You will notice it in the way you breathe. In the way you make eye contact with the future. In the way your laughter returns without apology. Right now, names are traveling ahead of you on the tongues of strangers. Right now, a chair is being pulled back at a table you have not yet seen. Right now, a door is being unlatched in a hallway your feet have not yet walked. Right now, resources are moving in your direction with a rhythm older than your worry. You cannot see it, but you can feel the tilt. Trust the tilt. There will be messages that arrive with language you have been hearing in prayer. There will be conversations that use phrases you only ever wrote in your journal. There will be confirmations that feel like someone read your private pages and circled the exact lines you thought mattered most. Do not be spooked by the specificity. It is not coincidence. It is alignment revealing itself in a way your heart can hold. When the invitation arrives, whether in a call, a letter, an introduction, or a whisper that asks you to step forward, do not fall into old negotiations with yourself. Do not tell yourself you are not ready when readiness has been disciplining itself inside you for years. Do not hand your opportunity to the voice that kept you safe but small. Thank that voice for its service and let your courage drive. Elon Musk wants to speak to you privately. Hear it not as a headline, but as a parable. Hear it not as a press moment, but as a promise that your gift is entering the field where it can do the most good. Someone with reach, someone with levers, someone with keys will notice what you carry and make room for it. They will see the integrity beneath your excellence, the purpose beneath your skill, the vision beneath your effort. They will say your name to the right ears. They will open a door that aligns with your assignment. That is the meaning. That is the message. You do not need to dress your truth in costumes to be invited. You do not need to sharpen yourself into a blade to be respected. Be precisely who you are at your highest clarity. Let your work speak in the voice it earned in solitude. Let your presence carry the quiet authority of someone who knows where their power comes from. When platforms call your name, bring your peace with you. Guard your wonder. Keep your kindness. Refuse to trade your soul for speed. If some around you cannot understand this new chapter, bless them and release them gently. Not everyone is designed to travel at this altitude. If others gather close with fresh joy and unburdened support, welcome them to the work. You are not meant to carry this alone. New alliances will form around shared values, not desperate need. The right ones will not compete with you. They will multiply you. You may feel two things at once in the days ahead, a trembling and a deep rest. The trembling is your old self loosening its grip. The rest is your new self taking the seat that was always waiting for you. Do not confuse proximity with arrival. You are not merely near the moment. You are in it. Feel the edges of your courage. Feel how your chest opens when you stop apologizing for the size of your vision. Feel the ground under your feet agree with your next step. You are safe. You are covered. You are protected. The guidance that brought you this far is not going silent now. It will get clearer. It will speak in the language you recognize: steady peace, clean yes, gentle no, wise pause. Watch how chaos loses interest in you. Watch how scarcity stops hissing. Watch how urgency without purpose fades into the background and urgency with intention rises like a lighthouse. You are not behind. Time did not forget you. You were not parked on the shoulder while the parade passed you by. You were being formed for a path that intersects the parade and reroutes its energy towards something real. Divine timing is not late. It is often quiet until it isn't. This is the moment it starts to speak out loud. Lift your eyes. You will notice symbols that confirm your path: a repeated number on a clock, a phrase overheard in a crowded place, a song that meets you at the exact sentence you needed to hear. They will not control you. They will comfort you. They will remind you that the choreography includes details as small as a breath and as grand as a door swinging open on a hinge you didn't install. You will be asked to stretch. Stretch does not mean snap. Stretch means capacity. You will be asked to learn. Learn does not mean shrink into a beginner forever. Learn means let excellence turn from event to habit. You will be asked to speak. Speak does not mean perform. Speak means offer the truth you were built to carry with humility and courage. You will be asked to choose. Choose does not mean prove. Choose means align. There will be a moment that feels like the center of a storm and the quiet eye at once. In that moment, you will sense the convergence of threads you never knew were connected. The teacher who encouraged you years ago. The stranger who forwarded your work. The door that closed so another door could wear a better hinge. The city you moved to in obedience to a whisper. The skill you practiced when no one clapped. All of it will meet, and you will recognize the intelligence of timing. If you worry about failing, remember this: failure is a hallway, not a tomb. If you worry about success, remember this: success is a window, not a throne. You are not being invited to be trapped by either. You are being invited to build something with both hands, to live with your soul awake, to offer what you have without bargaining with fear. Elon Musk wants to speak to you privately. Let it stand in your mind as a doorbell, not a destination. Its ring tells you that circles of influence are adjusting to include the voice you carry. Its tone tells you that the season of invisibility is closing. Its echo tells you that your preparation has reached a frequency that travels. This is not about standing next to a name. This is about standing inside your calling. This is about walking into rooms where the future is being written and adding your line in your handwriting. Guard your heart, not with walls but with wisdom. Keep your dreams hydrated with action. Keep your vision anchored in service. Let humility be your gravity and courage be your sail. There will be offers that glitter and bend away from your purpose. Smile and decline. There will be offers that require faith and point directly toward your purpose. Smile and accept. You will know which is which by the way your peace behaves in their presence. Some days will accelerate. Some days will slow like a river under shade. Neither pace defines your worth. What defines your worth is woven deeper, where love set your name, where purpose found its place in you like a seed that never lost its memory of fruit. When the spotlight turns, it will not burn you. It will reveal the structure you built in the dark. You are about to witness your own life from a vantage you have not yet had. You will look back and see how the detours were maps. How the delays taught timing. How the disappointments rearranged your appetite for things that could never nourish you. You will see that what you called lost time was, in truth, invested time, growing roots strong enough to hold the branches that are about to open. Breathe now. Feel the steadiness under the urgency. Let your shoulders drop. Put your hand over your heart and notice its rhythm. That drum has carried you through storms and clear skies alike. That rhythm will carry you into rooms and through corridors you once prayed about under your breath. You are not going there alone. You are going there accompanied by the grace that kept you when you didn't know it had a name. When you are asked to introduce yourself, tell the truth about your journey without decorating it for applause. When you are asked to contribute, bring the fullness of your thought and the kindness of your presence. When you are asked to lead, remember that leadership is listening arranged into action. When you are asked to rest, treat it as an assignment, not a luxury. You cannot pour forever from a cup you refuse to fill. You will not miss what is meant for you. You cannot be late for a door that is waiting on your arrival to exist. The meeting will not happen without your chair. The conversation will not complete without your sentence. The design will not function without the peace you carry. Believe this. Stand inside it. Walk toward the day like it was planned with you in mind, because it was. There will be moments that feel like confirmation so strong you may want to weep. Let yourself weep. Tears water the ground you are about to plant. There will be laughter that returns to you like an old friend. Let yourself laugh. Joy oils the hinge of the next door. There will be silence that holds you without demanding anything from you. Let yourself be held. Rest is not the absence of work, it is the presence of trust. If the phrase repeats, Elon Musk wants to speak to you privately, do not try to analyze it until it loses its warmth. Hold it like a watchword in your chest. Let it do what it came to do, remind you that you are stepping into proximity with influence, not to be dazzled by it, but to direct it toward good, toward beauty, toward futures that honor the dignity of many. Let it remind you that your voice belongs at the table, not because you took a seat, but because your work earned it and your integrity secures it. There are angels in your logistics. There is protection in your calendar. There is favor wrapped around your name like a ribbon you did not tie. Walk softly. Speak wisely. Love deeply. Build carefully. Listen intently. Give generously. Receive gratefully. And when the quiet signal comes, when your phone lights at an odd hour, when a door opens into a hallway with familiar light, when an introduction carries the weight of what you've been promised, step. Step without apology. Step with a smile that knows something about deserts and oases, about winter and spring, about hunger and bread. You have prayed for this in the language of persistence more than the language of words. You have shown up. You have stayed. You have not betrayed yourself to win approval. Bless the version of you that kept going. Thank them. They are handing you the keys now. Take them. Use them to open what was closed, to unlock what was bound, to turn what couldn't turn without your hand. Your life is not small. Your impact will not be a whisper in a crowded room. It will be the kind of whisper that quiets the room because people want to hear it. Your story is not an aside. It is a chapter. It is a bridge. It is a song whose chorus different kinds of people can sing without losing themselves. Do not underestimate the architecture of what you are about to build. Do not undervalue the people who will join you. Do not overthink the miracles. Let them be miraculous. You are safe. You are guided. You are seen. Nothing that is for you will be diverted by the noise of this world. Nothing that comes from a true place will fall away in a false one. You will be surrounded by the right voices, accompanied by the right hands, strengthened by the right words. You will lack nothing essential. You will be told the truth when you need to hear it.